What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You're now tuned into Life and Love with
Erica
and Shon here on the Got What You Need Network. And today we have a special guest. This person I interviewed mad long time ago. Now she's in like the area, living in the area, and eventually we really got to be business partners. I got to work with this person. I've been so swamped with a lot of stuff that I have going on. I know she like this gets on my nerves because he is always he is like not adequate on time sometimes because I'll be so busy with too many things, which I'm cleaning my plate. But I have good friend turning into a very good friend. Her name is Shar. She's in entertainment and multiple things in entertainment, so you just can't narrow it down to one thing. But I gotta have my buddy on here. What's going on with you?
Hello, it's me, Shar. Don't worry, I got so many things going on. You'll know when to jump in.
All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. Right. No, we definitely gonna make some things shake. I know I got some stuff going on for the, and I think we briefly talked about it, but I plan on buying a warehouse. So,
yes.
So definitely it's gonna be a lot of moving and shaking that's going on. But we wanted you on the episode because one, you commented on a post, and I was like, "You want to come on?" And you was like, "Yeah." Some people be scared that when we tell them, "Yo, you want to come on?" They were like, I don't know, the cameras, the mics.
I'm definitely down. I am a behind the scenes type of person. However, I think I am segueing into more of a face, not necessarily needing to be the face of something for real, but just the person you need to know when you walk in the room.
I understand. Now as Erica know, that's been me for years too. That been me. I'd rather be behind the scenes. Yes, I'm normally the deepest voice, the tallest person, and sometimes the biggest person in the room. But I'm also always been the behind the scenes, quietest guy that's moving and shaking. Everybody knew, but didn't know, at the same time. And so now that I've been really in podcasting these past couple of years, even when I had my show, The Indie Process, that you came on, people were mad that I stopped doing that show. People was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, "Yo, you would like." We needed that because I was talking to independent artists. I was like, and people moving and shaking. But I wanted to elevate my brand, and that's where the network came in. I brought in more podcasts. I had my wife podcasting, and different things like that, and brought in other things of that nature. Now I'm really branching the company into the network side with my Roku channel. And then our app, that's why I've been so swamped because trying to get this app out and running into some issues there, but running with the app and all that other stuff. So it was like, this now is coming full circle when it comes to this entertainment shit. Like I knew the vision, what I wanted, but now I got this pod, Life and Love, and then I got the Black Male pod, and everybody is like, yo, stay in the public eye. They're going to say that same thing to you because the jewels you drop on entertainment, I know it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even my wife, she don't do this shit. This wasn't her thing. No. I just told her one day, "Hey, you jumping on this pod, I'm coming off it, you going on it." She was like, "Huh? What the fuck?"
Yeah, because gotta be flexible.
Yeah, because I was a behind the scene person. I never wanted to be up front. And now it's like, okay, here we are, we doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, no. I definitely get it because I'm usually the only woman in the room. And so, in entertainment world,
I can see.
You have to know who I am in order to place me. If you don't know who I am, you're just like, who's this random lady in the room?
Right.
But when you see who's talking to me and who I'm giving direction to and who's directing me, then that's when I'm like, oh, you're the person that everybody is. When they go in the corner and have these secret phone calls, they're usually calling me, and I'm looking up or emailing or signing or doing some kind of something to make something happen.
Nah. Yeah. You could tell though. You could tell that when you first pulled up and came to my studio at the time, when you walked in the room, I was like, oh yeah, Shorty got some shit going on by herself. Because you garner a level of respect that way too. You know what I'm saying? We know I've been in entertainment for a very long time. I worked for multiple record labels. I've interned to actually working. I've had distribution deals. I still currently have a distribution deal. I still have one. I still have artists that I distribute. I still work with artists. I just don't say nothing because I'm super behind the scenes when it comes to them. Like they lead their path. Yeah. I'm just like, yo, our logistics. Boom, let's release on this date. Boom, let's work out on this day. Boom, contracts. I go over contracts. I go over, boom, we need to get attorney involved. Even though my attorney, he totally trusts what I say. He jumps in there and like, all right, boom, boom, let's restructure these contracts to fit this. I'm talking with some people now. And you know what's going on in music right now. A lot of labels are firing a ton of people, and things are different right now.
The trees are shaking over there.
But you know what? I ain't mad. I've been gearing, the artists that's around me know I've been gearing them for going direct to consumer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, to me, that's where you need to be going at, direct to consumer. And on it, I work with tons of independent, you more in the majors. You know what I'm saying? I've been stopped doing that major game. I don't want to talk to them niggas. I'm cool on all that. I work with indie because we keep a lot more of our money. And I've had some major players that I do business with. But I also tell them like, yo, bro, direct to consumer. I've been telling cats for the longest, direct to consumer, direct to consumer. Now niggas is coming back to me saying, dog, you've been saying for the longest, let's build these websites and let's push everybody to the website.
I'm seeing a lot of artists come out of contracts and do the independent thing. I think it's very smart. Indie is where I love.
Yes.
Like, I love independent artists. My platforms are usually for independent artists.
No.
When I threw my Frenzy Fest down here, it was for independent artists.
You did it.
Me being able to work with major labels in this capacity, it only comes full circle that now I know I want to be a bridge,
right,
and that I already have these contacts on the major side, and I still love what I do on the independent side. Like, that's where I'm looking to be the bridge and build these platforms that the majors will now want to work with because we are holding indie.
And that's what they're trying.
So that's where it's going. It's the whole industry is not falling apart, but it's dismantling itself and trying to see where, like Transformer, where should they put this
apart,
tire? Where should they put this hand? They're trying to, and then in conjunction with everything else that's going on in the spotlight, bringing negativity to the industry itself in a whole. I think everybody is just looking to see how they could get their piece and not be attached to
the bullshit. The sad part is, if you notice it, is mostly in black entertainment where the domino effect is really hitting. It's mostly in hip hop, R&B, well, what you call R&B, but mostly hip hop. You don't hear about this, and you hear it's some rumblings in other genres like the pop world, the rock, which rock is kind of half and half, kind of dead, but mostly the pop world and alternative music world. Yes, you hear some things, but in our world, it's crumbling like a motherfucker because so many people sold out. It's so many.
We don't own anything.
We don't own a damn thing.
That's the problem. And so if the end of the day, everything is relied on their machine, they control it. And then that's just that. And the bottom line is because we don't own it, because a lot of these artists who do go major and then don't start creating their own labels and building up their own artists and building up their own independent hub.
Right.
Hate to say.
That's why.
Not even hate to say. Source Walker. Yeah. I mean, there's a way for everybody to do what they do. Right. But that's a clear example of when you do independent and you are successful at it. And
Sauce doesn't do major numbers when it comes to selling. He does enough. He doesn't do big arena tours, but that man he makes more money than at least 80% of the game. But that's Texas though. If you look at Texas, you look at Slim Thug. Slim Thug been that guy for 1,000 years. He's a multi-millionaire for a very long time. And it's been independent since damn near the beginning when he was running with the Neptunes. He had that one major label deal for that one project, and everything is. That's one thing. You know what it is though. I think, and I tell people this, and I don't know, Erica, you like, what the hell is this music shit? But you've been around me a long time. So you've been in a ton of my meetings. I tell people niche marketing. If you look at places like, stop trying to worry about, like, I had a conversation with an artist. He was like, man, I want my music to be heard all around the world. Cool. All right. You should. Let's niche market this thing. Let's break it down to a couple of the major cities in the United States, and then let's pick an overseas market when we come to market our stuff. I have some overseas people that I deal with that we could do some stuff here in Europe, and we could do some stuff in Africa. Let's mix it up there and then pick the major cities and let's market your music to those areas because it's going to be a lot more profitable and understanding. If you look at Texas, Texas can literally market to Texas.
And
that's it. It'd be cats be like, somebody was like, they never heard about Sauce Walker until recently. I'm like, yo, Sauce Walker been out for a very long time. Bro, been nice. He been nice. He just started rapping with the Griseldas and all that to show people that he's been nice. But bro is a millionaire. Now he's done a lot of other shit too, but he's ran businesses. If you look at Big X the Plug, Big X the Plug has been a millionaire for a while now. Young boy been out here working. He been busting his ass, but he can sell his music in Texas. Now, I love his album. His new album is fire. I've been playing the hell in all that album. I've been playing. You know, I play that shit. You know, with a radio show as well, or even in the car, I play the shit. So, son, music. If you look at Texas, I mean, you can go all the way back to Mike Jones. I was in college when Mike Jones popped.
Me too.
Mike Jones was busting ass out here. You know what I'm saying? But he used to come to Tallahassee, the FAMU, rock shows. People like, who the fuck is that? But he did the phone number. People would call the number. And then he market in Texas. Millionaire. Paul Wall. That's one thing about Texas. I love their infrastructure and the way they work. I think Atlanta tried doing that, but then everyone started copying Atlanta's wave. I think North Carolina and South Carolina could do better working together. If the Carolinas work together, they're a big area.
That's what we here for.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. Being us, we're from South Carolina. I used to be an artist in South Carolina.
I'm infiltrating.
See? And then I look at the artists back at home, and I'm like, a lot of y'all dope, but a lot of y'all don't rock with each other. You don't see Charleston cats rock with Florence or Columbia. When people think of South Carolina, they only really think about Columbia and Charleston.
Yeah,
it's doper artists. I'm from Georgetown. We got some of the illest artists in our area in Georgetown. Then Myrtle Beach. I rock many a show at Myrtle Beach. Many a show. Bike weekend, all that shit.
My family is from Bennettsville, which is about 45 minutes from Florence. And it's about 15 minutes from Laurinburg. So it's right across, right? I go there every month to visit my dad and my grandmother. But I spent summers there. Like I have a network there. My family is there.
Right.
That's on my
That's
dad's
how you know
side.
you're a northerner.
Yeah.
Because you go down south. I'm from Detroit. We used to go down south in the summer and stay.
Every summer. And then my mom's side, my whole family is from Rocky Mount.
Okay.
So when I'm ready to build my nexus and tap into it, like I'm going, hey, put me on. Right now I'm building the structure for it, but that's my purpose. I went and played in Atlanta and I seen it. Right. I saw, I absorbed.
Now me too.
I'm also from New York City. And so I know how we do it there too.
Right.
And I don't see why here in the Carolinas we can't replicate. They're already sneaking. The people in Atlanta are already in Charlotte.
Yeah, they're in Charlotte.
Throwing events.
I know. I see it all the time.
They've already.
I've received phone calls.
They're already doing it.
When people call me or send me a message, TS, we in Charlotte, this, that, there. I already know what it is because only entertainment call me TS. So I already know what it is.
But it's because me living in Atlanta, I can say it's oversaturated. I mean, I'm a New Yorker that went there during COVID.
Yeah.
Because it was the only place open.
Yeah, it was.
So I get it. But for me, I don't need to jump in when everybody is already involved.
Right.
I don't mind grassrooting it.
Right.
I don't mind building from the ground up. That's what I'm here for. I see it. This has always been like a second home to me. Wolf Pack.
Right.
Oh. Right. And so it's all love when I come here. I'm ready to tap in. I am ready to see what it offers. And I couldn't date a man in Atlanta.
It's a little wild in Atlanta. It's a little different.
My cousin always corrects me, but I want to say at least 17 or 18 women to every one man.
Yes.
Right?
No, that's definitely true.
The ratio is high.
And then they're coming from a Southern perspective. And I say that to say they breed you to like get married, go to school, start a family.
Right.
Right. And so a lot of them have wives and have kids and families and
then girlfriends on the side or boyfriends.
Either in a 3-party relationship voluntarily or involuntarily, no matter what, because that's what's going on there. I mean, I've tried one.
Right.
It was the only thing offered to me at the time.
Nah, I can
that
imagine.
looked viable. So, but just being of this age and of a person of what I do, it's very hard to even date out there. So I knew I couldn't. I knew I couldn't stay.
We almost moved out there. We was gonna move on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Business wise, there's a lot of stuff I know I could do business wise. But the great thing is, even a couple people I know, there's like, yo, how you gonna do that? You down with your wife, all these women, big asses, this, that, and the third. And it was like, you're a heterosexual man. There's a lot of gay men out here, you know what I mean? And this, I said, bro, the great thing is I built a foundation. So my wife and I have a foundation. So I know not to stray away with my foundation. Because a lot of us don't have any self-control over ourselves. You know, no dick self-control. This motherfucker's just fucking.
Very true.
So I always lean on my foundation. My wife know I was a whore. I admit that. Like I was 6'6". I was out here fucking. Like I know that. I know what I used to do. I was bad out here, and in Georgia, fucking. I was a point. I was in Georgia, but that was before our situation with our foundation, building our foundation, understanding that I have way more to lose. So if we went out there, I'm not worried about lose. Like I'm not here to fuck up. I'm here to get this chicken. You know what I'm saying? But then I realized, yo, North Carolina, as we progress and we've been here and we build our home and building other things, and North Carolina is growing exponentially, and people the money is coming here. Money is coming here.
The money is coming. I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it as well.
Jump into the stream.
But that's why I'm warehouse, building the network. Yeah. That's why all that stuff that I'm in the background building and getting together is going to reap later.
Listen, what I'm doing is feeding right into that, because that's what I'm doing now. I'm starting with the smaller venues and the smaller units and the trying to see where the community fits together, because a lot of people are very like, this over here and that over here, and I needed to be a little bit more community. And so
I had a place for you to be at too. Just found out earlier in the week that they shutting the whole building down. The whole shit getting shut down. This place was fire. It's called a Complex. Fire venue. You do you could do performances there. They had something that was supposed to happen there, and I got the invite, getting ready to invite you because I'm gonna help out with it, and then come to find out the place getting shut down. Everything got to be restructured, like, and not just being shut down, but end of this month, it's a wrap.
Jesus,
it's a wrap. And I'm talking about this place, phenomenal recording studios in there, everything. I would have put my podcast studio in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just for me, it's a little too far. I don't want to be driving way out there. It's in Durham, and the spot is fire. It's close to it's closer to you. And I'm like, yo, the spot is fire, but they shutting down. And they've been open for 8 years, 9 years. When you
don't know how to be flexible and pivot,
yes,
because everything is changing so fast, I had to get on TikTok.
Right. I'm barely on it. I'm barely on it.
But that's the money.
Yeah, I know.
It's the money.
I know.
Right now.
Right.
It's the money. I can't. I'm a person, if too much money passed me by, I'm feeling away, and I'm trying to figure out how can I jump into that stream, right? Like the money is in the TikTok. It's all about learning how to. So right now I'm learning, but I'm building and I'm doing my content because that's also where the money is.
Right. Yeah.
I'm pointing at corporate while I'm doing this, but. I need to build my foundation. I need to start seeing where I can pull so I'm doing a pop-up shop November 23rd at Triangle Town Mall. I'm going to bring my photo booth and be like the content lady there. Like,
word. That's fire.
Right? I have another booking in December. There's a guy, he does spelling bees at different restaurants. So I've seen him do it at Buffalo Wild Wings. He's going to do it at someplace to Gatsby. And so we're going to partner. Yeah. I'm bringing a photo booth, right? That's what everybody wants. I'm going to give you what you want.
No,
I'm going to brand and market. I'm going to put everybody's logo on it. Everybody's going to take pictures right. So I'm trying to train them to think in that kind of way while I'm doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Because to me, everything is about marketing.
It is.
Everything is about the messaging, your audience, how you're getting it to them, right? And you have to speak to them in their language. That's what I'm saying. When things that are so great and you see the great idea in it, because you don't pivot or you don't know how to be flexible or the right people are not involved.
Right.
You have to involve these younger people.
No, you definitely do.
They know.
Yeah.
They are who's creating the content. They are who's consuming the content.
That's a fact.
And they are the ones who make it go viral.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
It's not us older folks repost, like it's not us.
No.
We don't make things go viral. It's them.
No, definitely not.
It's them. And so you have to include them in these structures or organizations that are not including younger people. I think that's a fault.
Nah, I totally agree. Look, we have a 14-year-old son who watches the algorithms, watches processes and whatnot, and he even like tells me that this is what's popping, this is what's going on. I know that's try to stay in the know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I watch these kids make it, shake and bake. Like, all right, cool. Like with the network, my daughter 24. You know what I'm saying? Our son 14. They gonna run that shit. Like that's why I'm building the network for them. They gonna run the media side of things because they already in tune with social media stuff and this and the third. So you're right. I wanna pivot to let's do some relationship talk.
Okay,
yes. Let's pivot a little bit.
Let's pivot because that's also a reason why I stay out of the light, because I get a lot of the wrong attention.
I understand.
Because they don't see I'm not taken, and so. Right. Yeah.
So
I have to keep myself safe.
So how do you conduct a relationship in this business though? In this entertainment?
It's very hard to. I haven't been in an actual relationship in almost 10 years. 2015 was like my last relationship. And that's probably when I started doing more music and start being outside and collecting my artists and everything. The boyfriend that I had at the time, he was not with it.
Yeah, most of them not.
He wasn't with it. He was very like insecure about it, and because I'm a strong personality already, and then what I'm doing, I'm going to studios. At that time, I was in the studio all the time with this artist and these guys and this guy. And we out late, and most men cannot handle that.
That's a fact.
Most men just. And then they don't like that I'm not a traditional 9-to-5 and cooking and all. I'm not doing all of that.
Right.
I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm an entrepreneur. My brain thinks business 24/7.
Right. No, that makes sense. I'll say a lot of women because I mean, for me, when I was really, really knee deep in the entertainment field, I was my ex-wife. She couldn't stand it. She hated, but because that's one, she had some insecurities. She thought I was fucking all of the models and stuff that I had around me and stuff like that. I mean, eventually I did with a few of them, but that was over time. That was like, I got tired of getting blamed for some shit I wasn't doing. So it was like, all right, fuck it, I'm doing. But she is a lot, but I can see that. I say this, it's always been my cardinal rule because it's always been just one woman and with 20 different dudes, especially female artists. The cardinal rule was always do not have sex with the female artist on the crew. That's all the guys. We sat and have meetings. Hey, she be right there. I don't care. Y'all say we brother and sister. Somebody gonna fuck up. No having sex with the young lady. None. No fucking. Y'all can't because it's gonna fuck up the business. It does it. I've seen it happen every fucking time.
So I just had to skirt this situation because I didn't think I was going to start working with the person.
See, and that happens. Yo, I'm glad like my wife been in, small levels of entertainment, but different things. I'm glad she wasn't it because, people are around because people, that's an automatic thing. Dude's going to try.
It wasn't supposed to. That's not what it was for.
Right.
It turned into that. And that's because I don't lead with who I am and what I do.
Right.
So if you feeling me or you like me, then okay, I'm going to give you me. But when you learn what I do and I start talking my talk and doing what I do, you come anywhere near me and you see me and I'm working and I'm taking phone calls, you understand the magnitude of who I am and what I do, and that changes things.
Right.
So for an artist, it was just like, right. And I don't usually put myself in those situations.
Right.
So
right. Artists, the sad part is, as if you are a boss or someone that's pretty much running the show, you really should not mess with
definitely
artists.
With the artists. Like I was totally like, this is not gonna happen. And it's already because I'm already that protective of who I am out here in the industry, just for the simple I don't want to be the girl that everybody you won't be talking to me like that, and I will run down on you for real.
Right.
Real Brooklyn. But I have dated entertainment guys before,
Right.
and it's cool. I prefer long distance,
Right.
just because I prefer my space.
Okay.
Right.
But
that's the mad years of not being with someone.
Yeah, it's very trying.
Right.
It's very trying, and it's very I don't know. I can't say lonely because I like to be alone.
Okay.
But it's when you want to be with a partner. And
right.
I don't want like, a rotation. Like I'm out of that age range right now.
I understand that. Yeah.
I'm kind of out of that age range. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying it. I try it. I see where it goes. People don't. First of all, I just turned 39.
Okay.
And I have no children.
Oh yeah.
So already,
Yeah.
you can't play with me.
Right.
Don't come over here if you want to play.
Right.
Like
right.
it just bypass
Pass
me.
me, right.
Yeah, because
Move
I'm gonna
over.
have to lead with that already.
Right.
And if this is not that's not the smoke you want, go to another firehouse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's my bottom line right
Right.
now. I can't even say I'm playing because I'm not.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking in Carolina, see, but also it's the things that impede me is what I do and who I am and
Right.
who calls my phone and
Right.
who I'm next to. I can't let everybody next to that.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, when you're in my personal space, you get kind of privy to that, and
some
Yeah.
some
can't
dudes
let everybody.
some
next to
dudes are
that.
just like some women. They see what you have going on. They want to leech onto it. Next, you know, they all in the artist face. And dudes can get corny when they in artist faces. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen niggas turn
it's
to
a lot
full
of that
groupie.
right now.
You've seen
It's
that
a
face to
lot
face.
of that right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bro love.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a lot of dick sucking. It's
Yes.
a lot of that
Yes.
going on.
Yes.
And
These dudes be turning into groupies around celebrities.
I can't deal with corny either. Like I can't deal with an L7. That's not really my style.
Right. I thought I was the only one that said L7.
Yeah,
Nah,
I can't.
Yeah, I was
can't-
like, I know that time.
I can't deal with the L7. So it's
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's
And,
a
and,
lot.
and not that I'm not even putting myself out there.
Right.
I recently had somebody in my DM,
Right.
somebody on a big team in my DM. I'm like, and somebody who I know, been knowing for years, and recently was like, slide. I'm
Right.
like,
Well.
but it's because I've been more showing myself more.
Right.
It's a
That's always
direct
good.
reaction to that. I've been showing myself more. I'm outside. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, you think acting like it's a problem? I'm like, no, it's such a surprise. I've been around you, embraced you.
Right.
You're the point of contact for me when I'm outside in certain places.
Right.
And it's like, so I'm never thinking,
Right.
even thought it, and then.
Right.
Yeah, no, I get the slides and everything, but that's why I love being in Carolina, because I felt like in New York I was fresh meat, in Atlanta I was fresh meat. I gotta be somewhere where like you want any of my attention, you're gonna have to pull up to Carolina.
Yeah.
And let's see,
That's right.
or catch me in motion when I'm traveling.
Right. Yo, E, how do you deal with, like, especially with me when I was really running around, running my recording studio, going out of town with artists? You know, most wives be at home mad as shit, and you saw some videos of me around a bunch of women. How did you deal with all that shit? I never asked you that.
No, but in reality, I did fine with that. I never thought that you was out there doing anything, because I always know that it was work. I didn't know anything about this whole music thing, all these artists, until I met him, and I felt like he always included me. I knew what was going on.
Yes.
Even though, we had a baby.
Yeah.
He was doing all this moving around, and it would be a lot of late nights.
Yeah.
And, sometimes he didn't call. I'll just wake up and it's late, and I'm like, where he at? But instead of me calling him, because I know he's out there working, I go on social media and I just look.
Yeah.
Okay, he's moving around. He's good. I'm not bothering him. But it never occurred to me that he's out there, messing with somebody or whatever. And then also, you as a woman, you got to be confident in yourself. So if you know who you are, you ain't got to worry about that. You don't have to worry about nobody else.
Confidence.
Yeah. I think that was the mistakes I made back in the day was not including my ex-wife. So I didn't include her. So this time, I include her. Hey.
Yeah.
This, when I had my recording studio downtown Raleigh, you know where I'm at. You could come there any motherfucking time. I don't care. You got a key and you got the code. You could come in.
Yeah.
When I was out of town, I made sure, that was before we started using the iPhones. You knew what was shaking. You know what I mean? I purposely put stuff online because I knew you was looking. You could tell when someone's looking. Purposely put this on it because you try not to bother me, but you can. And keep that communication. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't keep the communication open. And, you know what I mean? I'm straightforward with my shit. I'm here to work. I'm trying to make some money. So if I'm over here working with my man Scooby Lou, he know we got a full plate. When you fuck with me, we got a bunch. We got interviews, we got video shoots, we got photo shoots, we got recording sessions. I gotta edit some shit. I gotta email some shit, and I'm going to sleep. So y'all got all these birds walking around. Y'all smoking weed. Cool. Do what y'all do. Everybody know. Leave TS alone. He in the room. I'm in the room chilling. I'm either I'm out with my other people, especially in Atlanta. I got mad homies out there. So it's like, yo, while y'all doing y'all thing over here, I'm me and E. Me and Eric, which is he's in the film industry. I'm working with him because I'm trying to figure out how to bust into this film industry because that's where I'm trying to go at right now. That's why I ain't working too much in music. So I'm trying to go film industry. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. Everybody, digress, change it. Everybody talked about Tubi, and I've always hated Tubi because I always knew who ran Tubi. But black people run the Tubi all the fucking time.
Is there
right?
Is there what was it? What was the thing on it was UPN now?
Yeah.
What was it?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what the network was?
I remember you talking about
that was like the first Tubi.
Yup. But see, that's the problem. We run the Tubi, like we ran the Tubi, like we ran to the other networks and helped build them up. And then they said, fuck us afterwards. You know what I'm saying? We ran the Tubi, built that shit up. We get I got the artwork recently I put online where they were talking about Tubi, and I was like, black people hold 80-something% of Tubi. We the reason why Tubi made all this money. And guess what? Guess what Tubi is gonna do? They're gonna start pushing out, not using black creators no more. I had a creator from right here from the United States where I had a conversation with, and I was like, yo, you know what I mean? You already had your series out. You had it on YouTube. It's been out for a number of years. Yo, what do you think about we cross brand and I have your thing on my platform? We were talking about, residuals and all that stuff that come in for advertisement. I'm doing revenue share, all that good shit. More than what you going, because you're not making no money with Tubi. You niggas ain't making no money. I know what y'all getting from Tubi, and it ain't nothing. I know what it is. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all just got your shit on there for free. You might as well just keep it on YouTube. Just keep it a buck. Dude told me, oh, your platform ain't big enough. I'm going to put it on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Tubi was brand new and everybody just helped build that shit up. We working together. I'm doing something that Tubi ain't give you, but Tubi got more eyes. I'm like, yo, I have X amount of eyes. That ain't enough. I need millions of eyes on my shit. Okay, cool. I work with African artists or other people in other countries. All they shit is on my platform right now. No issue. They ain't even care about no revenue split. They know this shit has been out for a number of years. They glad to repurpose it. No questions. No issue. No nothing. So I'm dealing with them over there more than I'm dealing with anybody in the United States. But we building up Tubi, making that shit fire, building that shit up, and they ain't getting nothing from it.
Listen, speak to them in their language. We did the same thing for Popeyes with that chicken sandwich, did we not?
Yes, we did. Not us though. I ain't fuck with that shit. But you're right.
Did they not?
They did. They definitely did. Niggas was in line around the fucking corner, up the block.
Country.
Across the country. Because
across the country
Tubi
for months. The chicken was going out. The bread, they couldn't have any more bread. Like,
I told the dude, Tubi is ran by Fox, and they was like, I said, yes, it's not no independent person. Fox owns Tubi. That's why this shit is free for y'all to get on. Y'all get those commercials, and y'all got to pay. Y'all helping them make money.
Like my day job, I'm an accountant, and people, anything with taxes. I work at a tax office. I'm an accountant at the tax office. Anything to do with taxes or financials. Some people are like, wait, that's too much for me.
Right.
No, I don't. I think the same thing is with this. If you don't show them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this is how it's done. People are so afraid to do it on their own.
Yes.
Again, like I said, I'm a grassroots person. I will build it from the fucking floor.
That's always been my thing.
And I infiltrate places.
Right.
I go in where people don't know me because of my confidence and my demand for authority, like respect, my figure. Like, I'm going in there and I'm gonna have the conversation. I'm gonna get your number. I'm gonna walk down on you, and then I'll circle back and tell you, here's what my degree is in. Here's my work experience. Is that because you have to lead with who you are. Yeah. And then people trust that. Right. So that's how I go into these different markets and these different places and cities and get the love and respect that I do and the work and the opportunities, because I'm not going with who I am. And then already I'm a New Yorker. So coming to NC State coming straight from Brooklyn from the projects, I learned fast. I can't wear that. They don't like that. The Southerners were like, they will shade you so hard. Yeah, they do not like that. So I learned to shed that a long time ago. I will be Brooklyn, and it'll come up in conversation. It'll come up in my actions, my accent. You'll know that. So I don't have to lead with that. I'm leading with, here's
Plus
the
it's
word.
enough of y'all here.
Yeah, it is. And they're coming.
Yeah,
and
they're coming. Yeah, it's a lot of New Yorkers here already.
I no longer have to lead with that. So I'm leading with work and what it is I can do for you and how we can barter.
Right.
That's what people respect. So that's what I've been doing.
I agree.
No, that's what I've been doing here. So when that's what I'm telling you.
Even our
I'm
conversations
ready,
has been that.
Yeah, when I'm ready to pull a plug, I have created all these little micro groups and all these little microcosms. On top of a lot of my friends who went to state with me, they live here. They have real jobs here and husbands and kids, and they're also in these micro groups and parent-teacher associations, and So I have lots of plugs when I'm ready. Yeah. I have to build the platform first. And so I'm building my platform, building my circle. My one homegirl just decided she's going to move back here from Nigeria. She's a film producer over there.
Nice.
I got film production. Oh, and then I have a shooter here now too.
Okay.
So my shooter comes with me everywhere. She's down. She's ready. She's ready to work. Like, I've started building my, you got to build that
pieces
I need.
Right.
And now I'm going to make my make my partnerships with different people. I got the big bros.
Right.
Calling in like, Shar, you did it. Yeah.
Right.
I need to come and introduce me to so-and-so.
Right.
Get me in their face. Because you're going to say what I don't have to say. They're going to say, you know she worked with so-and-so and so-and-so.
Right.
You know she's going, nah, Shar is the... So that's... Listen, when y'all need to put it together, y'all just let me know. And I'm going to the next city. It don't even matter where it is. I'm going to tap in wherever it is.
She going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to tap in.
So, quick question, what's the do's and don'ts of dating in entertainment field?
Do tell the truth. Be absolute honest. Because we don't owe each other anything.
No, we don't.
I'm not promising anything I cannot. Like, it's be honest and give women the option to say yes or no. I don't want to deal with the fuckery.
Yes.
Because you don't know how much fuckery I'm into.
Right. That's almost real life, bro, right?
Right? Like, you don't know. And so it's worth the ask.
Right.
I mean, I know where my position is. So certain don'ts can be do's. It depends on the situation. Right? It's very situational. Right. Especially because I find myself in certain, I'm like, damn, how I get here. I will say, don't just pick anybody.
Yeah.
Don't just do it with anybody. Don't just pick to engage with anyone. Be purposeful. Even when hooking up, even with a random, that should be purposeful. I am also very spiritual.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I don't believe in trauma bonding. I don't believe in creating soul ties when there don't need to be soul ties there.
Right.
And realizing what it is. Do realize what it is, what you're in it for. Right. Like, what are you doing this for? What's the purpose behind this? Is it longevity? Is it right now? Is it for yesterday? Figure out where you are when you do engage, because it'll make all the difference. Even if you want to be a little slizzy, it's cool. But do it for a purpose.
Be
purposeful in everything you do.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Please.
I agree.
Because certain things, what they say, you cannot give certain things back. And you can't get rid of certain things.
That is absolutely
And I don't want to have to worry about taking a shot, penicillin or something, because I made the wrong. Don't turn into a do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the clinic, guys.
Go see your doctor. Get your primary care physician.
Yes.
Know thy status, please.
At least once a year. Yeah.
I wouldn't be me if I didn't promote that kind of, because I don't care. I'm not embarrassed.
I'm
not embarrassed.
We're married, and we still get our checkups,
Sure
and we know,
enough.
we know that we're only dealing with each other. At least we hope we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we still making sure we.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. I mean, on top of, there's other places you can get these kind of things from, right? It's not just.
Yeah, you don't have to go.
You go touch the wrong doorknob and you just never know. People
Yeah.
are very nasty.
That's
Thank
a
you,
fact.
COVID, for exposing that.
Yeah. COVID did expose a
Yo,
lot.
being that we have another woman on the pod, I have to ask this. Where's your thoughts on 50-50?
50-50 in a relationship?
Yup, in a relationship.
I thrive there. I built on partnership. That is what turns me on. That is what allowing me to do my part because I'm so capable. I think that's where I live.
Dude, that's all we ever said.
That's
People think
where-
about it on bills and shit like that.
That's where I live. I pay all my bills right now.
Uh-huh.
Right? Like
Right.
I braid my own hair.
See?
The fuck? Like,
So
right,
you in a
like,
relationship, y'all gotta be working together.
I think it's 50-50. And
Yeah.
I think you just have to know where your 50 lies.
Yeah.
Now, if I have a man
I
that
agree.
got the bread and want to be like, okay, then I'm going to be like, well, let me see what bread I can make, how I can turn this and double that and triple that, just because that's the way I think. I am on some Keisha K or like, I am that type. Like, I don't never want you to give me. So my friends asked, what do you want for your birthday? I said, girl, I need a red carpet. I need a red carpet for my marketing business. Like, that's what I need to go with my gold posts and my red ropes and my photo booth. I need a red. Like, you don't have to give me money.
Right.
I'm building my own empire here. So give me the pieces to run and make that happen. Like, that's. So I'm a full partnership person. I thrive there, and I'm a Libra.
You ain't the only one.
So
you ain't the only one thinking that direction.
I'm a Libra,
good.
so
it's good to hear that.
That's very much just my life. Do your part, and I'll do my part, and we bring that joint together.
I feel that. I like that because now it's all about money. What can you do? What bill can you pay? If you can't pay all these bills, then we don't need to be together, and it's too much of that. So I am glad to hear you said what you said.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely into 50-50.
Because either way it go, we're all going to do our part. Like, my bills are still here. Your bills are still here. We're still going to do those. But we are a team. So what are we going to do for each other to, continue to make this thing work?
Listen, Shar is into group economics. Right?
Damn right.
So being realistic at this point in my life,
I
feel like whatever man I do attach myself with, most likely will have kids.
Yeah.
And a baby mother, right? And a baby.
Yeah.
And I hope sis is open.
Yeah.
To be sis with me. Because I'm going to need that.
Yeah.
My mom passed when I was 16, right? So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm very much looking for a whole family situation. I don't need no widows.
Right.
We all need to come together and play a part in this situation. I'm very flexible. I'm very untraditional. I don't feel like it's just a one-on-one. Like I said, I like my alone time.
Right.
Can y'all take the kids?
Right.
Like I'm a different breed, but that's just because I live on Who Said. That's my theme right now. Who Said?
Right.
Who said that we supposed to work 5 days a week and not 4?
Fuck that.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like in those type of
that's
patterns.
real shit. No.
Who said?
Yeah.
Who said it was just supposed to be this and that? And who told y'all that? Who made that shit up and y'all was believing that? And they indoctrinated us from a long time ago.
I feel like relationships any kind is based on the group. How we gonna run this?
That's it.
How we gonna do business relationships? How we gonna run this together? What we gonna do? What part you plan on playing? What part I'm planning on playing? And let's stand on that. Relationships, the same thing. If y'all decide to bring a person in y'all situation, that's what y'all do in y'all situation.
We can't do that together.
Ain't nobody else need to be worrying about what's going on in the situation.
All the help I could get at this.
Word. No, that's real. So question, 2025 is fast approaching. It's fast approaching. My wife and I we've been on what we're gonna do business wise, improvements, what we're gonna do as a relationship, and what we're gonna do on our own. So what are your plans for 2025? You have like that first. To me, the first 3-4 months is the most important time in the first year. So in that new year, and I bust my ass. If you ever see me, y'all know I get busy in the first 4 months. I still get busy but what's your plan?
So right now I'm preparing for 2025. I got a phone call the other day about taking on some responsibilities at a theater in the Bronx.
Okay.
possibly some program directing.
That's
it's
fire.
a theater.
Yeah,
right?
that's fire.
So you're talking about film. They want people in the kitchen for like Food Networks and right. So
I'm doing the cooking show right now.
Listen,
I'm working on that.
Listen, right? I'm telling you, it's the alignment is there. So I got that on my plate. I've got all my music management on my plate, my marketing company, media and marketing. I'm setting the groundwork for that so that I can hit the ground running next year. But I've already booked some shows, right? So I'm doing the work at the end of this year to lead into 2025.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And then I don't know. I'm trying to I don't know. I work my day job, but my boss is super flexible.
Right.
But it's a skill that I didn't have, so I like this job.
Right, I understand.
But if God willing, I'll be doing that remote.
Right.
And then I'll be able to travel and infiltrate more markets. That's just kind of what and really what it is. I'm focused on the North and South Carolina. Okay. I'm confident I can start bridging some of these gaps if I go travel around and bridge gaps from South Carolina and North Carolina under the guise of media and marketing, because everything's content.
Yeah, everything is definitely content.
Yeah, all you really need is shooters and editors, or Fiverr.
Yeah, I use Fiverr.
Or Fiverr.
I use Fiverr.
Right, so, and I love a good chat GBC.
But we're not gonna promote Fiverr. I need a check. They know I do business with Fiverr, so we're gonna stop talking about that.
Okay, all right, heard. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. So it's really I'm laying the groundwork, and then hopefully I can squeeze out a kid sometime next year, or at least get the bun rolling.
Right,
yeah, that's I'm manifesting.
Right.
Everything I say out my mouth is happening for me, and so I'm gonna manifest that too.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And now that you on the podcast, everybody know that you're open.
Yes, I am.
And y'all see what type of woman she is. You know, she is very open. She's not into that bull. Y'all already know. So, you know.
I'm definitely a shark though, so be ready.
But you know we're going to have to talk about you doing a podcast. Right?
Listen, I
love your voice. I love your voice. I love what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
But yo, let's get to the listening corner of the show. Listeners corner. Go ahead and drop that E.
All right. Should I be upset or not? And this is from a female. So you invite a close family member to your wedding, and they claim they can't take off for 7 months out. How would you feel? Now, this person is a guy, and he takes time off or calls with no problems when he want to come and party and get drunk with her. So she don't see that as a valid excuse. She feels like he just doesn't want to come. I don't think he's truly happy for me.
I mean, he probably just don't want to come to the wedding. I think he should be upfront if that's his home, if that's her, if they're homies, or unless they was fucking. And old buddy feels some type of way.
Did she say cousin?
No, she just said, she said, close family.
Close family member.
Close family.
Yeah, close family member
she should have told him
to her wedding.
Just inviting him
also, this is a close family member. It might be a friend. A lot of times it'd be like, if it's a close family member, that person might not be happy. He might not be happy for you. Or he just may not want to come to a wedding.
Girl, if he might object, then tell him stay home.
Yeah,
I don't know how he
feel. That's how I feel. Yo, if you don't want to be someplace, I'm not gonna never force you. Now, our dynamic may change.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's probably the only difference. I might not. I'm still gonna fuck with you, but I may not fuck with you, and that's a difference. You know, if you black, you understand. So I fuck with you. Yeah, I don't really fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like that means it's like we good. Yeah, we all right. But I ain't gonna be up to invite you to every place no more. We not. Exactly. When you in the building, I'm a high five. But I'm gonna be over there. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the case. They may. You just never know, man. People don't. Yeah. I think like with us when we got married, we didn't invite a whole bunch of people. We really looked at our list and was like. Yeah. We was gonna do this big grandiose fucking wedding, $10,000. We numbed that shit down to $500. we was literally about to be $10,000 in the bank on a wedding, getting wild. Place in Myrtle Beach, or it was a place here in Raleigh. We was in between different places. It was like 10, almost 15,000. Man, we rented out this restaurant roof up top, the second floor. Went to the Justice of the Peace because we both done this before. And was like, we do. Yep. Close, meet us got drunk, ate, went to the club afterwards, and then took a dope trip. That's what we did. Not everybody want to go to that shit, yo. It was my brothers wasn't at my wedding. My biological brothers were not at my wedding. You know what I mean? I still fuck with them.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Some people hold it so hard and so near and dear, though, right? Like, I'm not one of those girlies. Even now, like, I want a ring in the house. I don't necessarily need a ceremony.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like, I don't know. I like experiences. I like to travel.
Right.
I'd much rather spend money on that. Yeah. So, but some women are like, wedding is everything. They waited their whole life for it. Right. Like, so
I'm not like that.
Sis, invite him to something different. Just tell him it's on the same day.
Right. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's all. I'm with you there. Invite him to something different and just tell him it's on the same day. Then all of a sudden, boom, he at the wedding.
Or like have somebody call him, tell him you won tickets and something, right?
If you want him to come.
If you want him to come.
Really
or express that. My thing is express it.
Yeah.
Yo, tell him, like, yo, I really want you there. This is the reasons why I want you there. You know what I'm saying?
Like really
and maybe he'll change his mind. Be like, you know what, yo, I love you. We fam. Right. It's a lot of times things could be corrected by just communication.
You're absolutely right.
He may not like your dude. He may know your dude a piece of shit.
That's what I was gonna say too. Ooh. Maybe that'll open up the door for him to tell her, how he really feel about,
I didn't think about that, but yeah.
A lot of times we know that the person.
Yeah. They stay away for right.
Right, for a reason. Mm-hmm. Yo, think about some of your friends that's in relationships or that been in relationships. You knew that their significant other was a piece of shit. And you looking at your friend like, why are you still doing this? You complain to me every other fucking week about this nigga. And you still over there fucking with it. You still doing it. You know what I mean? Why I gotta be around y'all toxic bullshit?
Yeah, no.
Think about that.
I'm the friend that be telling though. I'm the one that don't care if you mad. I'ma tell.
We are too.
I'ma tell it. And I have mad fun.
That's probably why we don't have a lot.
If you're not with me,
that's probably why we don't have a lot of friends too. Because we that crew too. That be like, yo, that
you quit, but like,
y'all, y'all. Oh, I let my boys. I believe in being my brother's keeper. I let you know you on bullshit time. You're a fam. You on some bullshit. Yo, Shorty ain't did this. She ain't deserve that. She ain't deserve that. You know what I mean?
That's called being a friend, man.
You supposed to, and I think it's not enough of that.
I know my homies get mad at me. Like they come and tell me stuff. They'll talk to me about stuff. They ask for my advice, and I just need you to listen on this. All right, bro. It's cool. And then we get done, man. No, that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit, dog. I fuck with you. You know what I mean? It's just us here. I look around. It's just us here. You know that was some bullshit, right? You know that was bullshit. Man, I'm just saying, bro. Then think about it. Yeah. You gotta go tell that girl you sorry. Go buy her some flowers or something. Go take her out to eat. Do something, nigga. Go eat a box or something. Right.
I told my homegirl just yesterday she was doing too much.
See?
I said, you mad, but it's because you was doing too much. I did.
I feel like a lot more women should do that. Y'all be backing each other on the bullshit.
Nah, you gotta be able to you gotta be strong, have tough skin to be my friend. Because and I've been single 10 years. Right. I'm not taking no.
So you
I'm not taking no shorts.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no bullshit. I'm standing on all the 10 toes I got.
Yeah.
I'm that one.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm telling you, girl, that was something. And every girl can't take it the same way. So you kind of gotta give cushion for some.
Yeah, you gotta dot it up.
Yeah, like sis, that was. I let her pout for a second, but I was like, it's because you was doing too much. Think about it.
Yeah, because some of y'all be doing too much.
Don't repeat the same thing with this one you was doing with. Think about it.
You're right. See, hey, that's real. That's real. Yeah. That is a real statement. Don't repeat the same process. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna yield the same results.
Because it's easy to fall back in that same pattern.
Yeah. Shit, we did that with each other at first. We was like that, leading with the same bullshit from our previous relationship, and realized we can't do that. Shit.
They come to the
like,
hold up.
Yeah, she used to call me mean. She was like, "You mean?"
Yeah, I didn't like him. Like I like him, but I didn't like him.
Because all she thought was mean.
Yeah, I thought he was mean. I was like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you acting like that?
Because you used to niggas telling you, yes, I'm gonna tell you no.
He was like,
but that's no on purpose though.
Yeah,
because you always get yes.
Yeah. But she still got her way.
I did. Eventually he'll give in.
That's all that matters.
But we gonna start with this no. We gonna lead with this no.
To put his foot down.
Gonna put my foot down. Hey, no, nigga. You ain't the only cutie I've been with, nigga. I ain't them niggas you used to fucking with. I fuck with cute women too now. This ain't, some of these niggas be happy to get a chick that's small waist and cute in the face. Not me. I do this shit.
That's what make it hard to date. That's what make it.
Yeah, that does make it hard. It does. I understand. Especially in the industry. Especially in the music industry. I wouldn't have never dared.
Make it hard.
I try. It's a couple people I've kicked it with in the music industry, and I realized I don't like none of y'all.
I almost feel like I might need one of the executives though.
Yeah.
Because they're the only ones that
they're gonna understand. Yes.
And I'm now working with like super high profile people too. So
because you're a woman, and the sad part is it's hard to see your woman. Like even now, if my wife was always running to the recording studio, running, like say I'm green to this shit. I don't know nothing about this shit. And I see her running to the studio all the time. She was doing this before me, but now I'm here. She always in the studio. She's late night running. Some of the same shit I did. Traveling, got to jump on the planes. You around this artist, this major player. That shit makes you look at yourself like, hold up. Now you're looking at your inadequacies. Like, yo, I ain't got the money like they got. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got this, like, I'm a regular ass person. And she looking like, yo, I don't want none of that shit that they got. Right. I'm happy with your regular ass person. You're not looking at that like that. You like, yo, why the fuck you always in it? Now you starting arguments for no reason. Mm-hmm. Now you calling her out her name. You're doing a whole bunch of goofy shit that you would normally never jump off your square and do.
Right.
Because you know this industry. And then the nigga see you around Diddy. Oh, you around Diddy and Drake. Oh, bitch, you tripping.
I think moving out of New York was the best decision I made for that.
Okay.
Because I was there every day.
Right.
If they know Shar's around, they told me, Shar, we here, we there, come here, there.
Mm-hmm. See?
They had me driving sprinters.
See?
Driving sprinters. I'm trying to get a drink. They're like, here, Shar, you can't drink that.
See?
Right? So like I see for real, I don't necessarily want to be around that.
I understand.
I don't necessarily want to be around that. I don't want to be privy to it. I don't want to be a witness to it because they are already isolating me or insulating me.
Right, because they know who you are as a person.
But
so
they know
like,
what's up too.
Yeah,
like,
let's not be around. Look,
Shar, you got to get your own bottles. Like that's some whole, that's
you,
real.
Right. I've told the story before about going to a Diddy. I've been to a Diddy party, and I had my homeboy before we walked in gave me the do's and don'ts. We in Miami, do's and don'ts, and there was some do's, and I thought it was. And now you look at what's going on today, and you like, oh shit, that's why he broke down the do's and don'ts. He was like, I don't know if you do this, but don't do this. I don't know if you do that, but if you don't do that, don't do this. They're gonna give you a bottle, you drink that bottle. Don't get nothing else. Watch your glasses, this, that, and that. He giving you the rundown, and I'm like, he's like, I don't know what type. I know you smoke weed, but I don't know you do. It's cocaine. It's all this other shit around here. Have at it, if you do. And when I say I'm gone, either you with me or you stand. I don't know what you're doing. And he kept it a buck. And when my boy said, I'm out. Let's go, bro. I watch a lot of shit, yo.
I've personally been in situations where they flag me. I'm going in the corner. Everybody knows Shar smoking weed. I'm going in the corner. I'm going to smoke some weed.
Yeah.
I was accosted by men and women.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like,
you see a lot.
Smoke about weed. Like what they think. And the guy sent the girl back out like, hey, Shar, so-and-so said, do you want to come watch a movie with me?
Oh, yeah. You already know what it's into.
Send her out again. I was like, nah, I'm good. Send her back out. And earlier, it clicked to me. He was like, you're not exempt, right?
See?
Right? Mm-hmm. And I was in Atlanta, but these is New York people, right? So I seen them in New York at the
Oh yeah,
because you don't really know who I am or what I do.
Right.
I just told you a little bit, but when you see me outside in my capacity, you like, oh,
right,
you with
bring
these people,
right?
Yeah, like trust, and I'm all like as crazy as it is, I'm also with the gang, so it is very protective there.
Right?
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
it is very. Oh, Shar, you can't do nothing to Shar. You can't say nothing to Shar. Like you can't.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no, you can't, right. So I have that, but it's also Shar is smoking weed. I'm getting high. And I'm gonna have a drink or so. And I'm also granny, so I'm gonna go to sleep in somebody's corner. That's not safe for me.
Yeah, nah.
That's my regular life. I have slept in clubs. If people who know me for real, in the club, my friend was throwing water bottles. The girl said, "Ma'am, those guys were throwing water bottles at you while you was my friend, my homeboys." Right? So I know that about myself.
Right.
Like when I'm tired and I'm over it, I'm over it.
These people were willing to watch out for you.
Yeah.
Out for you. It's a different.
It's not always the case, and you're not always in a safe environment.
Nope. And
being on the couch in the studio sleep is not necessarily where you want to be at when people is other people. Right? Yeah. So
there's a lot of you men that ain't good for you to be falling asleep on no damn studio neither, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
right.
So it's a lot of things that I try to protect myself from just because
music,
I have to.
Music business can literally be Sodom and Gomorrah. Like it can really be wild. It could be wild if you would let it. If you let it.
If I want to participate, I will participate. But it's just like I didn't come here for that. And that's really what it be too. I think that's what be getting me a lot of eyes because I do come with just work in mind. I'm a work person. I'm coming just to get the job done because obviously nobody else can.
And then
y'all wouldn't need to call me.
Right.
So I'm just here to do what I need to do.
And then we out. Right. That's a fact.
And then I'm going, I disappear back into what's that? Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
He used to go back in the bushes.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
meme. That's my favorite meme.
That's my favorite because that's how I am. Nanny McPhee. I'm around when you need me, not when you want me.
Right. Yeah. All right, then. So we coming to the end of the show. E, you got anything you want to add to the end of the show? Anything you want to promote? Got anything rocking?
No, nothing to promote at this time. But I appreciate this lovely young lady right here. Yeah,
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it.
So, Shar, anything you want to tell the people? You want to get them to
just follow, consult Shar, be nosy, ask me questions, see what I do, see what I don't do,
right?
See what I can do.
Right.
But
It'll be in the description.
I'm very active in the Carolinas, in Atlanta, and New York.
All right. That'll be in the description. I don't have anything right now. Like I said, we're working on some stuff as well. All right, man. This is the end of the pod. Once again, I'm Tall Sean. Oh, wrong podcast. This is Sean. The wrong pod. I got too many intros, outros. That's what I do. No, I'm gonna leave it. I always leave. I leave. I leave. I leave. They know I gotta go. But once again, this is Life for Love with
Erica
and Sean here on the Got What You Need Network, and we have once again our special guest Shar. We appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next week. Peace.